Hey YouTubers, Bart coming at you with a mail day. At home early, a little on a Friday, a little under the weather, and I got a kid sick at home as well. 'Tis the season for that, I suppose, but seizing the opportunity to get some hobby time in here. So pretty good couple of mail days. Like I said, I was out of town for a while, sitting in a hotel for about 2 weeks, doing some work stuff, and that leads to a lot of eBay time. And so, in no particular order, here is a good number of pickups from the last couple weeks as they trickled in. A little vintage baseball here, 48 Bowman Johnny Mize. The price point for a 6 on that just didn't seem it could be beaten, so real happy with that. Very good looking card. Good borders and everything on that. Some set fillers and overdues. Had this and sold it long ago, but 500 home run set and things like that. Sammy Sosa. At auction, you can get these a good deal. That was about 50 bucks, maybe a couple more. That's pretty sweet. PSA 10. For some reason, that's also in the top 250 sports cards set for PSA, which is a little wild. Maybe they created that set when he still had some Hall of Fame eligibility or something like that. I'm not sure. That's a surprising part of that set for sure. Way overdue on this one, but I just, they're not rare. I'm not going to rush towards the pickups unless the price is right. So after years of bidding and stuff like that, and nailed one for the price point I wanted. So got the Scottie Pippen from 88 Fleer. This was an upgrade. I subbed a 9 of this, but when you got a Hall of Famer that is not known for the Niners uni and the beautiful Topps base, PSA 10, I got to pick it up. Nothing crazy there, like, maybe a little over 20 bucks. So the price of what it would cost me to grade it, guaranteed 10. I'm in for that. Finally won one of these as auction as well. They don't come up too often, but I think he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But if not, he'll make it, pretty quickly after that. But Larry Fitzgerald, 04 Topps Chrome, PSA 10. Got that for probably 100, 150 for less than the buy it now so to go for it. So I'm happy about that. Auctions are where it's at. It's just tough to have that patience. Here's a cheap and simple pickup. Future Hall of Famer set. That's debatable potentially, I guess. I think let him in, but I'm a Barry Bonds fan, so it is what it is. But also, home run sets and stuff like that. So pretty happy with that. Excited for this one. I was a big Barkley fan in the early 90s. Barkley Suns era. Because I was always a little freelance and still am freelance with my basketball affiliations just because I'm from the DC area and Bullets/Wizards have been terrible my entire life. So there was nothing ever to root for. And kind of been looking for a card that reflected to me how I view Barkley and everything like that. And so the Finest Refractor from 93. He has 2 of them from this year. I think this is the much better pose. It's pretty happy with that. That one is going to display nicely. Don't do this too often, but the price was right on this. But I was also compelled by another card that I didn't end up winning. So got the Dave Wilcox Hall of Fame rookie with auto and inscription. Hoff 2000. I had been watching this for a long time because it's a good example. And a 55 All-American, not All-American, just 55 Bowman, Bob St. Clair, who does not sign much. He signed for Leaf 1 year or something, but other than that, he doesn't have a whole lot of autographs floating around there. It was a nice rookie. Created, I think, a 4 as well, but autoed. And once that popped up, I was like, oh, well, then I can have 2 or something like that and start building that PC. You kind of, got to have a couple. And so I picked this one up and then bid on the other one, but ended up going for close to 500. Bob Sinclair rookies are always kind of higher than you expect. And since this is, side PC number 137 or something like that, I could not convince myself to go quite that high at the auction. Great card, but still happy to have this one. And I like those rookies autoed and stuff like that, but I am not willing to pay the premium for them at all. I'm just trying to do sneak attack auctions and get them if I can. Clearly Donruss, this is a true base rookie for Brock Purdy. I think this is number 12 out of 19 for base rookie 10s that I need. I lost a 13th one last night. I've lost that one on like 3-4 auctions, but not willing to go too high on them. Those are still just base rookies, right? But happy to add that one for Clearly Donruss. And then I got the 94 Bowman, Billy Wagner, PSA 9. If you see the price in 10s, you'll kind of choke on whatever you're drinking or eating at the moment because they're pretty crazy, but it's low pop. Bowman paper, not a whole lot of people subbed that expecting him, but he produced a level of longevity in the end that got him there. I had, about a month or so ago, once he made it, and I figured out that it was going to be the Bowman paper instead of Bowman's Best Blue, which years ago I thought it would be. So I got like 4 or 5 of those raws, but I bought a box of this and got some neat cards out of it, but did not pull one of those. So went and just sprung for the PSA 9 there. And then, I guess this is the only hockey edition. Happy to have this one back in the PC after a couple years missing. The Jaromir Jagr from 90 OPG. And some pretty cool hockey lately with the Four Nations face-off there. I did not watch since I'm under weather. I did not stay up. East Coast sports times when they come on, it's just absolutely terrible. And I could say that because I've lived in all the time zones now in the U.S. over the years. 8:30 on a Thursday to start, trying to get me wrecked at work on Friday or something like that when there's, it's a 6 a.m. wake up or something. Hard pass most times. It was 1-1 when I went to bed, so it was good. But good hockey, and taking the kids to the Capitals game on the 1st next Saturday for Family Day, so that'd be pretty cool. And then 3 Raws, some color matches. Always love these every year. The Absolute Gold Stars. Look at this thing. If there was a subset made for 49ers, here it is. Number to 25. Here's your George Kittle. Really happy with this one because I don't typically like the alternate uniform of the 49ers on cards. I think it looks cool in the game most of the time. I don't like the white-on-white pants and shirt. I'm not a fan of that at all. I'm not sure if we've ever won a important game in that uniform either, so that might be feeding into it. But usually there's not enough gold for me on the card. And it's 49ers. I expect to see some gold. So, I like cards that I could see the person straight up, not bad poses. And so then all I get is a helmet, which is straight facing me, and there's not much gold. But with the color match border on this, I can get that gold. So it does look cool. Another one from, those are both, that was 24, and this is 24 as well. Got the Brock Purdy, also out of 25. Not the greatest pose, but still a great looking card. And the screen right now doesn't even do justice the way those stars sparkle. It's pretty cool. And then, because he doesn't have a whole lot of 49er cards or good ones, from 24, Donruss, the gold press proof premium. And I always say this when I get these. They have premiums. that are gold colored, that are not numbered. And then they have the gold press proof premiums that are actually numbered. There's a big difference there. So, but to that point of the comment of the uniforms and stuff like that, most of his 2023 stuff was from like 1 or 2 games, and so they all just showed him in white on white uniform and stuff like that. And I didn't like any of those cards really, so really got excited when I saw him in the full standard uniform with a gold border as well. So Trent Williams, all 3 of those will get a sub in my next submission. Excited for that. Spring training started yesterday. Today's day 2 where all the teams get to play. I don't think they're putting them on MLB TV just yet, unfortunately, so I won't get to see that, but excited to see how the Nationals roster pans out. We are stupid young. Maybe that's a good thing. We'll see. Yeah, finally got Strasburg. No, Strasburg. We still owe Strasburg some money. But Patrick Corbin, we finally got him off the books. Thank God. So, still got a lot of dead money that's not on the field. But exciting times, but a big transition for sports right now. So, hope your teams are doing well. And until next time, later.